So I'm here in Leslie Road, Winton, where there was an incident of graffiti here, quite profane, and I've been on to enforcement at the council who have got the leaseholder to take action to remove that graffiti, and I'm now in conversation with Boots to see if there's a longer term solution to stop the repeating of that. There are a number of antisocial behaviour incidences at the moment in Winton. Recently there was a premises in Cardigan Road where they were having problems with their waste, and the front of their property was covered in recycling and litter and rubbish, and I was able to get the enforcement team to visit to give them some education about how to use the bins and to tidy up the front of the property, which now looks a lot nicer and is a more pleasant thing to walk past. There are instances of antisocial behaviour across the area, and Councillor Rigby and I do our best to tackle them when they arise. Some of them, of course, are related to the student population, but of course that is only a part of the story. I am working with the universities. I regularly meet with Bournemouth University, the police, the enforcement team, the student wardens team, to see what we can do to improve the relations between residents and students, and how we can help them to understand how things work, such as the bins, such as parking, encouraging them to be more mindful of the longer term residents, and to help longer term residents to understand the students and where they're coming from. Not all antisocial behaviour is down to students, not all students commit antisocial behaviour. So it's very important that we accept that and understand that. There's a few bad apples in every community. We are aware that there have been incidences of street drinking, and we are monitoring those to see what we can do and how we can help with that. I have heard people suggesting we remove the benches in Winton, but I've also seen the benches used regularly by elderly people or people with heavy shopping, or people just wanted to sit down for a minute and have a break. So it's something I don't want to lose. I think it's very important we keep resources and facilities for the residents and don't just get rid of them because there's been some incidences of antisocial behaviour around them.
BCP's antisocial behaviour team can be contacted in the different ways which we're going to show you under the screen right now. If you do need to get in touch with the police, obviously if it's an emergency, always dial 999. If it's a non-emergency, you can contact them on 101 or use the 101 email which we'll show you below. If you wanted to report anything anonymously, you can contact Crime Stoppers as well and report it in that way.
I am aware that there's been an issue with weeds in the pavements, weeds on the side of the roads in the ward and across the area more in general, and there's a fine balance between treating the weeds with chemicals like glyphosate, which is carcinogenic, and also with making the streets look presentable and pleasant for residents and visitors alike. We have been doing what we can to contact the council. It has been a bit of an issue. One of the ongoing issues, partly to do with the merger, is the reactiveness of council departments in dealing with inquiries and queries and getting work done. So that's an ongoing issue that is being resolved, but it takes time. We are pushing the administration to take action on this. Chris and I host our surgeries here at Winton Library every second Saturday of the month from 10 to 11:30. Do feel free to pop in, say hello and talk to us about any issues you're having.
If you can't make it to our surgery, you can always just get in touch with us via the usual methods, which will all be underneath the screen, phone, email or Facebook.